Hey everybody, Masaki here, and welcome back to another video of Shining Force. You might be wondering why after where the last one ended we are sitting back here in the church. Well, that's just because I decided to, after closing the video, just come back here and save instead of standing there. So in this one, as you saw, well, what I mean to say is in the last one, you saw the Cavern of Darkness where our next fight is going to take place. In this video we are actually going to tackle the first end of that fight. And it seems like we might be able to get this fight done in 2 goes, as in the first part of this fight will be in this video, and then hopefully we'll finish it off in the video after this one, meaning only 2 videos will have gone by the time the fight is finished. Sorry for mixing my words there a little bit, but let's keep going here now. So as you know, we went over here. We talked to Princess Henri, went around to explore the town of Manarina, and found Arthur there, who is another person we'll get later on after talking to him here. Along with seeing what was going on and talking to the princess, like I just mentioned. And then we came up here and we talked to Otron. Hero, enter the cavern and retrieve the Orb of Light. So, there I have my notes up and everything. Let's get the first end of this fight down. You're going to enter this couple of stairs just to the left of Otron there. And down the stairs right here is the Cavern of Darkness. Behold the dreaded Cavern of Darkness. You must defeat the monsters to gain the orb. Now as you can see, like I mentioned before, right here at the very start of this fight, they do a kind of troll move, and they position 2 zombies right at the area where you enter, keeping you from moving past this spot. And you only have this spot right here where you can position someone to physically fight them. Other than that, you either have to use magic or ranged attacks like arrows. And at this point, your only ranged attackers besides your 2 mages here is going to be Hans if you're using him. And there's the chest. There's 4 chests in this battle. There's one here, 1 here, another, 5 chests, my bad. Another one right down here past the bridge, and in this alcove with these 5 bats. There's a 4th one. And then all the way up here past our new enemy here is the 5th one. Now this one right here is a power staff. And this one right up here is a wooden staff. This chest contains a medical herb. This one here in the alcove has a power ring in it. And obviously this chest right back here behind the 3 mages and our brand new enemy, Mr. Skeleton here, is the Orb of Light. Oop, wrong key. And that was the wrong key too, sorry. I'm pretty sure I went over the skeleton's stats at the end of the previous video, but I will show them again here for you guys. The skeleton has 21 attack, 16 defense, 7 agility, and 6 move. They use a metal store, and as you can see, we have never fought in anything before with this much of an attack. And they have about the same level of defense as a zombie does. So physically hitting them is not going to do too much damage, so they're going to take quite a beating before they go down. But these guys will be able to hit you a lot harder than a zombie will. So when you get past everything and up to the point of fighting the skeleton there with the mages, keep everyone a bit of a safe distance away, so that he doesn't get smashed by the skeleton's attacks there or by the mage's spells. Alright, I'm going to open up Casting Blaze 2 on the top of these 2 zombies here by Tau. But off screen, I went through most of this fight up to the last 3 mages there and the skeleton, and gotten everyone levels. Henri, our new mage, got 2 levels, from level 3 to level 5, and at level 5, she learns her first spell. Sorry for the break there, but yeah, level 5, when she gains her first 2 levels, Henri will learn her first new spell, and that is Freeze. So now Henri actually has her freeze spell. Her next spell, though, she'll learn after that, is Blaze 2, and then after Blaze 2, she'll get Freeze 2 and Freeze 3. I think before she gets Freeze 3, though, she does learn her second, or not the second spell, but her third spell. Alright, so sorry, I wasn't mentioning how much experience or damage they were doing, but you can scroll back and look at that for yourself if you want. Now, aside from these two zombies, the only thing that will potentially make this fight take longer is these 5 bats. As you recall, bats have really good agility, and they are likely to avoid a lot of your attacks and put your party members to sleep. Alright, see right there, she has Freeze level 1. It costs 1 more MP than Blaze. But because zombies are weak to Blaze, there's no point using 1 more MP to cast Freeze when Blaze does a good enough job. And she did 7 damage there, getting 17 experience. Alright, so now they're moving. As you can see, those 3 mages, they're not going to move from there. But the skeleton will move right back behind them in front of the chest. Alright, the zombie did 7 damage there. And what happened here is as you saw, this mage moves on top of the bridge here. These 2 snipers are just going to sit right here, and the zombie is going to move right here in front of the bridge, and these 5 bats just move up right around here. That's as far as the movement goes. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. That's as far as the enemy movement goes up to that point. Past that point, it is all about moving towards you to attack you. The 3 mages and the skeleton are the guards of the Orb of Light. They will not move. The skeleton is the boss of this fight and the brand new enemy. And he will take quite a beating, and because he can hit you so hard, and then he has 3 mages sitting there that can also do Blaze 2 on a group, you want to keep your party a decent distance away from him. So the other zombie is going to attack Ken now. Hit him for 8 points of damage. I need to pull Ken back at this point so I can heal him. And there is the formation that I was talking about. Oop, nope. Go back here for a second. Where the zombie is here across the bridge, the mage is on the bridge, and the 2 snipers are just behind the mage on the other side of the bridge. Alright, I'm just going to try to move people around a bit to make room for a healer to get in there, or just to move Ken out of the way so he doesn't have to worry about getting killed. Just like that, and there we go. Now those 2 zombies right in front of you there, they're not going to, you don't have to worry about them moving in to attack you. They will sit right there. Alright, now this becomes a little bit easier. Alright, so Gork did 6 damage, taking out the zombie, got 25 experience and 100 gold. And what I mean by easier now is now that we have one of them killed, we can actually start moving our guys outside of the starting area and get more attacks on these zombies and everything else a lot easier now, alright? So Henri attacked him for 6 damage, got 46 experience and 100 gold. We now have those 2 zombies dead and out of the way. Now you want to make sure that you have an open spot on your leader, because you want to have a space for him to grab the Orb of Light when you finish the battle here. Alright, so I'm going to move him up there. And I'll check Luke here shortly to see if he has space to grab the Power Staff up there. Gonna have Ken, or not Ken, sorry, Chris, heal Ken for 14 damage and gain 13 experience. Very nice. Sorry if I'm kind of flustered or cluttered about right now. It is actually a little past 11 o'clock. I just wanted to get this first part of the fight recorded so I have it set for when I post it up. It is now the first weekend past Christmas, guys. I got a 3DS, a New Leaf, and Pokemon X, and I've been snapping major events in New Leaf that I've been posting on my Twitter, guys, which goes by the same name. My Twitter tag is Misaki2186, just like my LP account here. But with that, the only things I have not done is I have not actually snapped a picture for the first time I made a snowman or the first time I made the snow boy, which I'm sorry for, just wasn't thinking about that at the time. I now actually do have 3 snowmen. I have 2 snowmen, which I guess both of them were pretty much about perfect, because I've had like nothing but praise for them about how I made them. And the snow boy, I guess they made the body correct size just about, but the head was slightly off, so I didn't get anything from him. Still need to try to make the snow lady. I've not seen any snowflakes falling, but I have the first like 3 pictures with what they are about posted on Twitter, and a comment about what's going on in the picture, more or less, I guess you could say. So if you want to pop a look there, post a comment or anything, go ahead. I just recently got the permit. I did start one project. Ken got a level there after doing 6 damage. Attack increased by 2, speed increased by 1. His hit points increased by 6. Alright, whoop, nope. Darn it, that's not what the heck I wanted to do. I'm gonna keep Chris back a little bit, so she doesn't get too, doesn't draw too much attention and end up getting killed on me. Alright, so let's see. I have to decide who I want to get these 2 staffs here. Ouch, okay, so the zombie hit Ken for about 6 or 7 damage and poisoned him. So Ken has to be healed again. Alright, Gord attacked the zombie, doing 3 points of damage and got 4 experience. Remember to keep in mind that there's the 2 snipers sitting back there behind the mage and the mage too, as you can be hit with a spell or shot with an arrow if you're not too careful there. I'm going to try to keep my leader, my healers and casters a little further back from everyone else to avoid getting hit with a spell. This looks like my safest bet, because I noticed if I were to go to the top of Ken there, the mage could cast Blaze 2 on Ken, Gort, and Chris, and if I went to the side of Ken, he could get Gong, Chris, and Ken as well. This way, if he does, he only gets Chris and Ken, and I know I'm not permanently using Gort, but it's nice to have him for the extra heals if it's actually needed. As Chris has only gained 1 level, and she still does not have that much for MP. And she gotta think it said 14 experience there. We're gonna move Ken back. The poison inflicts 2 damage on him. Have Gord attack the zombie again. And he does 3 points of damage, gaining 4 experience. Oh, and another note about the zombie there is, he also seems to be weak to fire, just like the zombie, or not the zombie. The skeleton also seems to be weak to fire, just like the zombies are. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to actually have Luke move over to the right there to get that chest for me. Oop, nope, let's have Lao move down and detox Ken. Get some experience while removing the poison. Alright, all traces of the poison have been purged from Ken is what it basically says there. And Lao gains 10 experience for it. So yeah, about the Twitter post, about the picture post, about the update post with the pictures for New Leaf. I have like 6 or so pictures taken, and I'll be taking more as I got the as I said, I just recently finished everything to get the permit, and I actually have the first project put up and started. So when that one finishes, I'll actually be taking a picture of the finished project and posting that up, but I have about 6 pictures total, including the first 2 to put up, so I have enough to go a little bit into next week so far for what's going on with the town. And as you know, as any of you know that play, since I just recently got the permit, I don't have access to the island or the dream estate yet, so I can't give you that. If you wanted to visit it, I would actually need to know you a little bit before I had you come visit the town. Alright, let's move the gong up there. But other than that, I'll keep you posted when I actually do get the dream estate built. I will give you the dream address either on Twitter or on YouTube somewhere if you want to see it. Alright, let's have her cast it on you two guys. Blaze 2 on the zombie and mage here. Alright, 10 points of damage to the zombie, defeating him, and 9 points of damage to the mage. And she got 26 experience and 100 gold. Alright, just scrolling through my notes here a little bit, guys. That's why if it gets quiet, just bear with it for the moment. Alright, so this is just kind of going through, so we're going to go up here. Actually, let me make sure she has a spot. Okay, good. Alright, we're going to take May up here and search this chest for the power staff. And that does take up her turn, so remember that. If you grab a chest with anyone during a battle, it takes up their turn, so they can't do anything after they get the item. I'm still kind of biding and being a little cautious here, because that I think that might have been a bad move to put Henri right there, but we shall see. But I'm essentially still being a little careful when it comes to where I'm throwing everyone, because I don't want to get hit by the snipers or hit with a Blaze 2 from the Dark Mage here. Alright, so Gort did 8 points of damage, defeating him. We got 13 experience and 92 gold. Now we can afford to actually be a little more aggressive because the mage is out of the way, so we can move across the bridge to start taking out the snipers there. As I mentioned, this chest right up here by the bridge is a wooden staff. And what you can do, so you don't have to scroll down to search, and also make sure you do this so you don't mess up and have to take another turn. When you go to have someone grab a chest, make sure they're facing the chest before you hit A. Otherwise, they won't get the option to search, and if you do try to search, it'll just say they won't find anything. Or won't even let you search. In order to open a chest and get the item from it, your party member must be facing it. And then when you hit A to open the chest, it'll automatically put the icon on search. So you don't have to hit anything, just, go search. And get the item in one simple click. Alright, so our leader attacks the sniper, doing 11 damage, got 13 points of experience. Oh wow, we're getting really close to 20 minutes here. I thought we'd actually be past these snipers before that point. As you can see, this is the weird kind of formation that these bats take. They kind of make a sort of arrow here. And so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to finish off these snipers, and then I'm going to end off the video. I did not realize we were so close to 20 minutes already. I thought we might at least get to take out a couple bats, or try to take them out, before we hit 20 minutes. Alright, so let's move Luke back down. Move you forward. We don't have to worry about grouping everyone together again, because the mage is out of the picture, so we don't have to worry about getting hit with a spell on a group. Okay, yeah, obviously you're going to attack the leader. Sniper attacks here, the leader. He takes 3 points of damage. Alright, come on. Alright, no, I want to save Blaze 2. I want to save at least 2 or 3 casts of Blaze 2 for the skeleton. Alright, so the leader attacks, doing 11 points of damage, got 18 experience and 80 coins. Increased to level 7, his hit points increased by 4. And that was the only stat that increased there. Now we can actually make it across the bridge here and try to take out the next sniper over here. Why not? Alright, so we're going to have Luke attack the sniper here. Inflicts 11 points of damage. Got 8 experience. I know we're a little past 20 minutes now, but it's not going to take too long to kill the last sniper here. And of course, the bats are going to come right over and start attacking us as well, and now they blocked me from getting past the darn bridge. What the heck, game? You just made this a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Darn stupid bat. Ugh. Alright, this is even better. 2 of them are blocking the bridge now. What the heck? Okay, can I get a turn with him to move him away from the bridge? That would be really nice right now. And of course, no one has heal 2 at the moment. If I could get Henri close enough, I'd actually cast another Blaze 1 with her. Alright, hopefully you can kill this bat here, May, or hit it. Nice. May did 10 points of damage, getting 4 experience. Alright, come on, there you go. Okay, we're going to have Lau heal the leader here. Cast heal level 1. Heals him for 12 points. And he's going to get like 10 or 11 experience on him. Alright, so he healed the leader for 12 points of damage, and he got 12 points of experience. Alright, so this is going to kill the sniper, and obviously I'm not going to be able to get anyone across the bridge. He did, I think, 7 points of damage. You can scroll back and see how much experience he got, but he got 80 gold for beating him. Oh yeah, attack the mage. Sure, why not? As if you guys aren't a big enough pain already, because you blocked the... You ran right over and blocked me from crossing the bridge, and attacked the leader as well. As you can see, they're only doing 1 point of damage to the party members. And I tell you that now just in case you're also... I'm going past that too fast for you. So, yeah, sorry about the little pause there. But yeah, these bats, they're only doing 1 damage to me, but they still take about 2 hits to kill. And they are still very likely to put you to sleep, potentially. So just keep that in mind. Although they might actually not be doing too much damage to you right now, they still have the potential to put you to sleep regardless. And they are still very likely to dodge your attacks, causing them to take a little longer than you might expect to kill. That's kind of the main annoyance of this fight, aside from the 2 zombies at the start and the 3 mages with the skeleton at the end. But we've gone a little bit past 20 minutes, and I want to end this off here, guys, so I will see you all in the next one where we continue this fight, hopefully get past these 5 bats here, and take down the 3 mages with the skeleton to finally obtain the Orb of Light. So until then, everybody, I will see you all in the next one, where we try to finish off this fight and learn more about what's going on. So until then, everybody, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter, as I'm posting, especially now since I'm posting pictures on Twitter from Animal Crossing New Leaf with my town. And I will see you all in the next one. Until then, and I'll put the Twitter in the description as well as on the video.